We are going to show how to do frequency tables in R. So we already have opened a new R markup document, and we're going to start some new R code as usual. Now, I would like you to make it a habit to always start your code, or well, at least at most of the times, by including the tidyverse package. So the tidyverse package, if you haven't installed it, install it first. You can see it here, and with library you simply load it. You need to load all the packages in R markup if you're going to use them later on. Now tidyverse loads a whole bunch of packages, including ggplot2, deployer, and other packages that are widely used, that I'm using regularly. And by calling tidyverse, you just load all of them at the same time. So these are all those packages for which you actually find the cheat sheets and demos in the RStudio Cloud version. So we're going to do that. So if we would check the console here, it was loaded, and it loaded a whole bunch of packages. So I'll just minimize the console here. Okay, now once we have that, we're going to show how to make a couple of frequency tables on a data set called MPG. MPG comes with tidyverse, so the MPG data set, if we have a quick look, so the MPG miles per gallon has data on 234 different cars. Some data on those cars, like engine displacement, year of manufacturing, type of transmission, type of drive, and the main two data are so the mileage within the city and the mileage on a highway. So miles per gallon for these cars. Now, let's start by doing a table of manufacturers. So one of the things how you can do the table of manufacturers is simply, you can call it table. So MPG $ manufacturer, and it will look a table like this. Now it's not a very neat table. So let's try and do something better with it. So how you can make this table better in a way is if you say that, well, this is not just a table, but that in reality this is a data frame. So to make it neater and then more useful for other applications, you might just say that you want this table to be a data frame. So essentially, in front of the data table, you just insert s.data.frame, and now this will become a data frame. As you can see, this is much neater. And if you want to do something with it, so this is a frequency distribution of our manufacturers. So the frequency distribution of all of our manufacturers. So starting from, so in alphabetical order. If you want to make an object out of it, it's obviously, you can make it, so call it manufacturer. Like this, and a new object manufacturer is created. What you might want to do is maybe, instead of having the first column, so the actual name of the manufacturer, called var1, you might actually call it the manufacturer. And if you want to do that, what you can use is you can use names, for the manufacturer, and then I want to use for the first column. Yeah, you need the square brackets here. However, they are achieved at your on your computer, and I want this to have the value of, well, something, I might call it name or whatever. Okay. Now if I have a look at manufacturer, if I have a look at it now, so basically the first column is name, and then I have the frequency. Now if I want to do something further, with this, so if besides frequencies I would like to have for example relative frequencies as well, I might say that I might add something using the transform function. So I might say manufacturer might become transform what I would transform manufacturer. And how would I transform it? Well, I could transform it by adding a new element. I could call it rel frequency for relative frequency, and the usage here would be prop table of frequency, like this. Manufacturer, yeah, and I get the relative frequencies. So of our producers here, 7.7% are Audi, 8.1% Chevrolet, 15.8% Dodge, and so on. Now, if I would rather to have this relative frequencies in percent instead of shares like they are now, I can simply multiply this by 100 like this, and I get this in percent. And if I don't want all these many decimals here, what I might use is I can say round what I would round these numbers here that I just created, digits 1, like this, right? And I add a nice relative frequency in percent, rounded to 1 digit. If I would like to add, I'll just copy this a little bit. If I would like to add, for example, the cumulative frequency, I'll just edit this. So I would like to add cumulative frequency. So for the cumulative frequency, I'll just delete a little bit. Okay. To get the cumulative frequency, the command here would be CumSum, like this, of what, and obviously of the frequencies. And if I do that, I get the cumulative frequencies as well. And in the same fashion, I could actually add the relative cumulative frequency as well.